Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so next we're going to be working with finding slope and the y-intercept from a graph. Alright, so I'm pretty sure y'all have been doing a great job with these, but we just need a couple more refreshers. Alright, so remember, when your line or the data is going up, ladies and gentlemen, from left to right, like reading a book, your slope is positive. When it's going down from left to right, it is negative, so something's decreasing. And remember, when working with slope, ladies and gentlemen, please identify two ordered pairs. It could be any ordered pairs that are on that line, any of them. My suggestion is to go ahead and use, maybe positive ones, because that makes it a little easier. So the ones that I'm going to use here are going to be the ordered pair 6 and 2. That's going to be the first ordered pair. The next ordered pair I'm going to use is 3 and 0. Alright, so let me line this up here. Where do I have room so y'all can see it? Alright, remember the formula for slope, kiddos, is y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. Now that we have our ordered pairs here, it makes it a lot easier for us. So let me line them up here. We're going to have 3 and 0 and 6 and 2. You guys could have also done it vice versa. Y'all could have put 6 and 2 and 3 and 0. Either way would work, ladies and gentlemen, okay? Either way would work. All right, so let's go ahead and do this here. Remember, label them x1, x2, y1, y2, ladies and gentlemen. Now let's substitute those values into the formula. So our slope can be determined by y2, which is 2 minus 0 divided by 6 minus 3. 2 minus 0 is 2, and 6 minus 3 is 3. So ladies and gentlemen, we established that our slope there is 2/3. That is our slope. And our y-intercept, ladies and gentlemen, is just where this line intersects the y-axis, which is right there at -2. It intersects the y-axis at -2, ladies and gentlemen. So the way we would write this here is that we already know our slope, so the equation that suits or that fits this graph is y is equal to 2/3 x minus 2. And that is the equation that suits that graph. Alrighty. So next, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be determining the slope and y-intercept from a table. Alright, so determine the slope. The formula stays the same, kiddos. The formula is the same. That has not changed. So once again, please recall, or please remember, guys, to label these x1, x2, y1, y2, kiddos. So now let's go and plug everything we need into the formula. We have -3 minus -11 divided by 1 minus -3. So now we have everything that we need for the formula, ladies and gentlemen. -3 minus -11, that's going to be 8. And then 1 minus -3 is 4. So our slope here, ladies and gentlemen, is 2, because 8 divided by 4 is 2. Alrighty? So now, once we solve that, to solve for our y-intercept, we have the equation y equals mx plus b. All we did was solve for our slope. So let's substitute that in there. Y is equal to 2x plus my y-intercept, and all we need is to substitute any ordered pair. My suggestion is for you guys to do the easiest ones on there, which for me would be, I guess, 5 and 5. So, remember, here's your ordered pair. Hold on, I'm gonna write this here. Alright, we have 5 and 5. Remember, it's your x and your y. So instead of y, let's substitute 5. And then 2 instead of x, let's substitute 5 plus my y-intercept. So 5 is equal to 2 times 5 is 10 plus my y-intercept. Let's subtract 10 from both sides to get my y by itself. Those cancel out. -5 is equal to my y-intercept, ladies and gentlemen. So with that being said, we've already solved it. We already have our slope. So where can I write that? So the answer for this, ladies and gentlemen, is y is equal to 2x minus 5. And what y'all can do to check, ladies and gentlemen, just substitute any ordered pairs. You guys can use the same one that we used here. When x equals 5, y should equal 5. So if we plug that in here, 2 times 5 is 5. 2 times 5 is 10. 10 minus 5 is 5. Bingo, that makes sense. Okay.